Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to plant garlic. This is a head of garlic, and as you can see it's made up of several cloves. Each one of these cloves can be planted out to grow a new head of garlic. So from this single clove we're going to end up with a full head of garlic like this. Garlic is planted in the fall about 4 to 6 weeks before the ground freezes. That's if your ground's going to freeze. We don't get a freeze here, but we're planting it. It's now a week before winter. This is my second batch of garlic that we need to get into the ground. So come on, let's go to the garden. I think I need to come and pick some of these chocos. They're falling down everywhere. I've already planted some garlic in this area. By the look of things, the dog's gotten into it. So I'm going to have to see what comes up and then plant some more. I have potatoes in this section here, and I dig these up because I want to fill this whole bed up with garlic. So what we might do is do a quick dig around here. All of this is wild lettuce, and I loathe to pull it out, but I do have it growing like in a whole bunch of other spots. I may pull some of these out and then just pop them somewhere else. So if I pull them up gently, I can replant them. Wild lettuce, if you don't know what wild lettuce does, you may want to Google it. Anyway, let's get digging and see what we can pull up here, and then we're going to fix that area up and get some garlic into this section. What I'm going to do is try and pull up the wild lettuce first and put that to the side somewhere, and then go start digging a bit deeper for the potatoes. Alright, let's pull these potatoes out. I'm not expecting much off there, but what I want to do is whatever potatoes plants that I do pull out, I'm just going to lay them down over here on this side. They're going to go straight over the garlic, and we're going to have to compost over the garlic bed. These are going to be the tiniest potatoes because they're not ready, but it's okay. Oh, that's not too bad. Another one. Okay, I think that's all the potatoes that we are going to get out of here. Maybe we might see a few more, but I'll just level this down. I've had sugarcane mulch on this and it's breaking down really nicely, but in a couple of months time, when the garlic is a heavy feeder, so in a couple of months time when they sprout up, we will actually give them a decent fertilizing. Oh look, still potatoes here. Might just give it a quick dig in this area. Okay, I think that's it. Let's get a potato. Let's get planting. Now I think I planted out to here somewhere before. Oh yeah, I'm pulling out the garlic. Looks like a rogue potato under here. This is my last row of garlic that I put out the other week. So I'll start our next row here. So the way to plant your garlic is, let's show you a good example. The flat piece goes at the bottom and the pointy bit comes at the top, and this is where your garlic's going to sprout. And most of these are already sprouted, some of them haven't yet, so that's one that hasn't sprouted. You see we've got a flat end and the pointy end. Pointy end goes up, and we're going to do them about 4 to 6 inches apart. If you can just imagine how big a garlic's going to be, you want to give it about that much space around. Plant them deep. I'm going to keep mine uncovered until I start the next row, so I know where my first row has been. Now when you're taking your garlic bulbs apart and you have little ones like this, they're probably not going to give you as big a clove as what a nice big garlic clove like that's going to give you. So just be mindful, put the big ones out. Little ones, we'll just cook with those. Ooh, that one was upside down. Let's speed this process up for you guys. That is done. So what I'm going to do now, I've got to go and get some mulch and place mulch over this, but before I do, I've got beans growing on this trellis. I'm going to pull the beans off. I'm going to lay them straight down over this, and then I'm going to mulch it. And I still have a bit of garlic left, so I'm going to probably put it into that section there where the dogs had a bit of a dig, and hopefully we'll get some garlic coming up from there. But in the meantime, I'm just going to let this break down. It saves me having to take it out and remove it from the garden. It's just going to break down, and more than likely come next spring these beans may end up coming up. I'm not too fussed about that. What we'll do is just transplant them, put them back on the trellis over here. Just having a sticky beak and see if there's any Panama berries. It's the end of the season. There might be one straggly one here or there. So the dog has been in here and has obviously had a dig around, which I'm not impressed with. I can see garlics have been flicked out all over the place. We are obviously going to have quite random garlics in here because the dogs had a dig. I'll throw these in here. So I'm just going to do a little furrow here, and I've got some of the small garlics that we've got. Throw them out. I don't particularly think they're going to amount to much, but let's throw them out. I could take them up and cook with them. Can't be bothered peeling tiny little baby garlics. I'm gonna sit you guys there. Actually, no, I'm not, because you're gonna have your sun in the face. Don't particularly want to do that. I'm gonna sit you guys there, and we'll get some mulch put down on this. Just collect these potatoes before I step on them all. Okay, so we're finished. That is the official garlic bed. I usually have garlic in a pot down in the food forest somewhere, or down in the shed. This is the first time I'm actually putting garlic into my bed. They're a long season vegetable, so it's going to take a while. It'll be probably close to Christmas before we get to harvest the garlic, but we'll keep you updated. So tomorrow we will water this in. I can't now, the sun's gone down too far for the solar pump to kick in. We're going to let that settle tonight. We don't have any rain for the next week or so, so we're going to have to actually put some water on this. But before I do sprinkle this area, I've got to take the heads off the zinnias, and this is the bed that I want to clean out tomorrow because we've got to put the potatoes, so we're going to do a whole bed of potatoes. This is unlike me. I usually put random stuff all over the place. I do have potatoes. I did have potatoes in here. I do have potatoes over there. And I think I have some potatoes down in the other garden down there. I've decided that there's just some food that I really want to make sure that we get plenty of. So potatoes are going in here. I think I have some sweet potatoes, and I do have some potatoes growing in here, but we're going to dig all this bed up tomorrow and get whatever's in there out, harvest all the heads now of the zinnias so we can just throw them onto the compost pile, and then we'll be ready to muck around with this tomorrow. I'll put some sugarcane mulch on this area as well once the potatoes are in, and then I can give it a really good soak. That's it for today. thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Follow along and subscribe. We will do an update on the garlic as it's growing throughout the season as well. We will need to come in and fertilise it at some point. Garlic is a very heavy feeder. It will need to be fertilised. That is it for today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.